Hey there everyone, I'm Shini Nicole Anja from STEM 11YA-31. And you might be wondering, what would be our first topic for today's video? It's simple and compound interest. But first and foremost, ano nga bang simple and compound interest?
Simple interest is a quick and easy method of calculating the interest charged on a loan. Simple interest is determined by multiplying the principal by the interest rate by time. Ang simple interest, it is interest on principal only. Ibig sabihin, yung interest, pinapatong lang siya ng pinapatong o nilalagay lang siya ng nilalagay doon sa mismong principal value. Here I have some examples on how to compute simple interest.
Example number 1. Hoshi borrowed 35,000 pesos and paid 2,150 interest for 8 months. What was the rate of interest? First, let's jot down the givens. Here we have 35,000 pesos for the principal. P is equals to 35,000. 2,150 for the simple interest. Time is equals to 8 months. 8 over 12. Ipag-divide natin itong dalawa para makakuha tayo ng decimal form for the time. 8 divided by 12 is equals to 0.6. So, ang nawawala is yung rate. For the solution, ang gagamitin nating formula is R is equals to simple interest over P times time. R is equals to 2,150 since yun yung simple interest over 35,000 since yun yung principal natin times 0.6. So now, gagamit tayo ng scientific calculator para makompute natin ito. 2,150 divided by 35,000 pesos. So, makikita nyo, 0.06 yung lumabas. So, ipagta-times lang natin siya sa 0.6. 0.06 times 0.6. So, ang lumabas is 0.036. Nalalagay natin is 0.3 or 30%. Therefore, the rate of interest was 30%. Here is our answer. Example number 2. A bank offers 2.3% annual simple interest rate for a particular deposit. How much interest will be earned if 3.5 million pesos deposited in this savings account in 2 years? So just like the example number 1, we'll have to jot down the given. So here we have 2.343, 2.3% or 0.03. For the P is equals to 3,500,000. T is equals to 2 years. So for the solution, we're going to use the simple interest is equals to P times R times T is equals to 3,500,000 times 0. Times 2. So we're going to use a scientific calculator for this one. So, here we have 0.046. Ipagta-times naman natin siya sa 3,500,000 pesos. $3,500,000 times 0.046. So, the answer would be 161,000 pesos. Example number 3. Andrea wants to have an interest income of 8,000 pesos a year. How much must she invest for 2 years at 8%? How much would be the maturity value? So for the given, we have simple interest of 8,000 pesos here is equals to 8,000 pesos. R is equals to 8% or 0.08. Time is equals to 2, while the P is still unknown and maturity value. So for the solution, we have P is equals to I divided by R times T. P is equals to, since ito yung I, 8,000 over 0.08 times 2, since yun yung time. So for the principal, we have 8,000 divided by 0.08 is equals to 100,000, and then i-divide natin siya into 2. 100,000 divided by 2. So here we have 200,000 pesos. So, paano natin makukuha itong maturity value? All we have to do is F is equals to P plus I. We will just add P plus I is equals to 200,000 pesos plus 8,000. So we have 208,000 pesos. So, ibig sabihin, kung gusto niyang kumita ng interest na 8,000 pesos sa loob ng 2 taon, kailangan niya mag-invest ng 200,000 pesos. The second quest is, how much would be the maturity value? So, kailangan niya mag-invest nito para kumita nito. So, magkano lahat-lahat ang makukuha niya? We will add P plus I. P for the principal, 200,000. I for 8,000 pesos. Is equals to 208,000 pesos. Ito na yung pinaka-final answer. Now it's your turn to solve simple interest. Here I have an activity that you can answer or solve within 5 to 10 minutes. Question: if Trixie wants to earn an interest amounting to 4,000 in a span of 4 years at 7.2%, how much should she invest? So for the given, here we have interest, which is 4,000. T is equals to 4, since 4 years. R is equals to 7.2% or 0.072. So, the missing given is P, which is the principal. You can pause the video to solve. So now let's answer the question. We're going to use the formula for P is equals to I over R times T. 4,000, since 4,000 is the interest, over 0.072 times 4, since it is 4 years. Now let's use the scientific calculator to compute and simply put 4,000 over 0.072 times 4. So here we have 13,888.888 and so on. So here is our answer. Therefore, the amount that she should invest is 13,888.89.
Compound interest essentially means interest on interest. The interest payments change each period. While yung compound interest, interest on principal and interest on previously earned. Ibig sabihin, interest on interest. Yung interest, lalagyan pa ng another interest. Here I have some examples on how to compute compound interest.
Example number 1. Minji deposited 6,000 pesos in a savings account for 3 years at 0.5% compounded quarterly. How much will she have in her account at 3 years? How much will be the interest of her investment? For the given, we have principal of 6,000 pesos. Rate is equals to 0.005. T is equals to 3 since we have 3 years. M is equals to 4 since ang compounding period is quarterly. Here, compounded quarterly. So 4. Kapag quarterly, 4. Kasi 3, 6, 9, 12. So 4. So here we have the N of N is equals to 12 since T times M 3 times 4 here pinag-times yung time and yung M. So kuha yung 12. So for the solution, we're going to use A is equals to P for 1 plus R over M raised to the power of N is equals to 6,000 because of the principal, parenthesis 1 plus 0.005 over 4 since yung rate is 0.005 and then yung M is 4 raised to the power of 12 is equals to 6,000 1 plus ipag-divide na natin tong 0.005 divided by 4 0.005 divided by 4 is equals to 0.00127. 125. The square root of 12 is equals to 6,000. So, ipagpa-plus naman natin ito. 1 plus 0.00 125. So, ang magiging sagot is 1.00125 raised to the power of 12. This time, ang gagawin naman natin is ipag-times naman natin to. So, ang mangyayari, 1.00125 So, ayan, 1.00125 raised to the power of 12. So, here we have 1.015103555 is equals to, bring down na lang natin yung 6,000, and then times natin itong 6,000 and then 1.015. 6,000 1.015 10355 and then 9. So here we have 6,090 90 pesos point 62. So here is the answer. Therefore, the answer is example number 2. How much interest is earned after 15 years by 25,000 at 5% interest compounded monthly? So here we have the given of principal, which is 25,000. R is equals to 0.05. T is equals to 15. M is equals to 12, while N is equals to 180. For the solution, we have A is equals to P, 1 plus R over M raised to the power of N. A equals to 25,000 So, 1 plus 0.05 is equals to 12 raised to the power of 80. Solution, 25,000. So, we're going to divide 0.05 divided by 12. 0.05 divided by 12 is equals to 0.00125. plus 1 is equals to 1.0041 raised to the power of 180. So here we have 2.11370 39 part 51 is equals to, pagta-times na natin tong dalawang to, 25,000 times 2.1 370 39 4591. So here we have 52,843 point 47. So, ipagmaminus pa natin ang 52,843.47 minus 25,000 is equals to 2. So, bale, ito yung magiging sagot. Ito yung sagot. Yan. 27,843.47 yung interest compounded monthly. Example number 3. Lawrence deposited 10,000 pesos for 4 years with an interest of 12% compounded semi-annually. How much does he have in the bank after 4 years? So for the given, we have the principal of 10,000. T is equals to 4. R is equals to 12% or 0.12. N is equals to 2. While the F is still unknown. So for the solution, F is equals to P 1 plus R over N raised to the power of N times T is equals to 10,000 since it is the principal, parenthesis 1 plus 0.12 over 2 raised to the power of 2 times 4 is equals to 8. You can just simply put the problem in the scientific calculator when you can see the answer. 24,759.63. here is our answer. Now, try to solve this activity under compound interest. Question: how much is to be deposited in the bank paying 8.4% compounded quarterly if a person wants to withdraw an amount of 7,200 for 3 years? Can pause the video to solve the activity for 5 to 10 minutes. So let's try to solve. So here are the givens. The principal is missing, so let's put a question mark. Future value is equals to 7,200. R is equals to 8.4% or 0.084. Time is equals to 3 since we have 3 years here. N is equals to 4. So here's the solution. Principal is equals to 7,200 for future value. 1 plus 0.084 divided by 4, and then negative 4 times 3. So let's try to solve in scientific calculator. 7,200 1 plus 0.084 divided by 4 negative 4 times 3 is equals to 5,610.78. So therefore, here is our answer. But before we end, I would like to give you a short inspirational message that I hope for sure will make you change your perspective in math on the way you see it. Mathematics reveals its secrets only to those who approach it with pure love, only for its own beauty. Thank you. Bye-bye.